Can I get a bust of Falco? Made of hardened cocaine.
Oh, that would be great.
Like
yeah,
cocaine mixed with cement.
yeah.
You scrape it up and snort
Yeah. It's my hard reserve.
Yeah. My hard reserve. Gonna have some Falco tonight. You want to come over?
I sniffed his nose, man.
I sniffed his nose. You have to like make out with his nose. You like scrape his nose.
Now that's some booger sugar I can't get behind with.
Good one. Can that be the name of this episode? Booger sugar. It's nothing to do with the show.
This is FFPÖ, your primary source for Austrian film and TV critique, where two minds come together to take apart the work of people who actually matter. Welcome back to a new episode of FFPÖ. My name is Paul and this is the 71st episode recorded on the 25th of February 2018. And he's back, guys, after nearly a year-long break, and there's the bell and fuck me sideways.
You have to keep this part in. Fuck is that?
Tamas!
God.
Tamas!
Bad timing, bro. What Paul doesn't know is that while he was sleeping last night, I came in 7 different DVDs of his and 2 books. And I'm not going to tell him which ones, but I jerked off all night, completely empty my balls. And, okay, at least one of them is in a Japanese manga novel. Page 24 of volume number 7 of Naruto, I think, is where I came. I forgot which DVDs they were, but I'm not going to tell him because I forgot. Also, 3 of his bottles of liquor I peed in, and I took a shit under the rug, and it hasn't begun to smell yet because it's too cold, but eventually that shit smell is going to be nasty. But of course, I'm not revealing any of this to Paul. He doesn't know this, so please don't tell him. And yeah, it's been a fun stay here. What made me jerk off? I'm trying to remember. Oh, yes, I found pictures of Paul's first girlfriend in high school. He had somewhere on his computer. And I blew them up like really big to like double the size of a human being. And I printed them out with his printer. He doesn't know this, but he has an A3 printer. I printed them out. And then I kind of like had a little party with them. I gave the pictures whiskey. And I had whiskey. And then I fucked the paper. Basically, I got paper cuts all over my dick. I used the blood as paint to paint a portrait of Paul's entire family based on a photo I found in the wall. And that portrait is behind the green screen in the living room. He's not going to find that till he takes the green screen down. Yeah, so it was a fun night last night. Very interesting. Oh, and I secretly recorded him and his girlfriend having sex and uploaded it to a porn site I'm working on called Blasmia Eine. It's a German blowjob site for children. So that's all I have to say right now.
Welcome back to a new episode of FFPÖ. My name is Paul and this is the 73rd episode recorded on the 25th of February 2018. And he's back, guys, after a long hiatus. He's back in Vienna and I got him here. It is...
Paul Salamone. What's going on, Vienna? How you doing?
Hey, Paul. Thanks for being here, man.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, it has been quite a tour, the two of us. We've been to Graz already.
Yes.
We did some stand-up together.
That's right.
And we had a show already yesterday, which was also pretty cool.
Did we have a show yesterday?
Yeah, the live show, Saturday.
Oh, that's right. My show. Yeah, I forgot.
Your show. Yes.
Yeah.
By the way, guys, great show. It's every Sunday, right?
Yeah,
except
but
for yesterday.
Yeah, I did on Saturday yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah, just go to Paul Salamone Comedy on Facebook, and I try to do a live broadcast every Sunday.
It's really fun, guys. Check it out. Link in the description below, as always. And we watched SOKO Donau.
Yeah.
One of Austria's most prestigious projects that they're doing right now.
Right.
It's heavily funded by the Austrian state.
Uh-huh.
And it's a crime procedural. What a surprise. An Austrian crime procedural.
Or a German-speaking crime procedural.
Yeah, it's like we figured out that we could just make them forever, apparently.
But that's what everybody does, isn't it? Like the cheapest drama to produce or something?
Reality TV drama is probably even cheaper.
Okay.
But when it comes to scripted TV, I think this is one of the cheapest things you can do.
Why is that?
Because you don't need a lot of special effects.
Right.
You don't have to have any specific kind of clothing. All
Right.
of that stuff is already there.
It's all contemporary.
Yes,
Yeah.
you need a few lazy writers who
Right.
hit the random button on who done it, basically.
Right. And the plot writes itself.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's
I liked it better than Tatort, I have to say. I live in Germany. I watch Tatort sometimes.
and Austrians love Tatort too. There's an Austrian Tatort as well.
Oh, right,
So we know the Tatort pain. I hate Tatort with every fiber in my body.
This didn't have the vintage opening sequence like Tatort.
Yeah, this one starts off. So the episode we watched is Treue, Ehre, Mord. So that would be in English.
Loyalty, honor,
honest-
and murder.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is a change up to the normal slogan.
Which is what?
Treue, Ehre, Vaterland.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is that
So-
the Austrian?
No, that's the German nationalistic slogan, basically.
Okay.
So, yeah. They did some nice pointers at, like, those guys are evil, remember?
Right. Okay. So was this kind of like left-wing propaganda by the government, or if they're paying
not
for
really. I don't
Okay.
know. It's wouldn't make sense to a certain degree to have an actual politics influence into this one.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they stayed away from real names of fraternities.
Oh, sure.
They stayed away from real names of
Right.
the members of fraternities.
Right.
Like, they stayed away from all of that. They just allured to it. That's all.
Why don't you summarize the plot? Just
Yeah, let's go to the
For
plot.
me, for me.
Yeah,
Like,
let's go to
barely
the
remember.
plot. Let's do plot.
it was just pretty straightforward. There was like a very minor side plot, but
Yeah, a romantic side plot.
yeah,
but the rest
nothing
is
happens.
it's a 45-minute crime procedural.
Mm-hmm.
They have to
Here's the crime. Now let's solve it.
Yeah, exactly. And in this case, it's double. They literally overkilled the guy who died,
Yeah.
who got murdered, because he dies of two different things, basically.
Yeah.
Because he's in one of those right-wing fraternities, and he just had his mensur,
Right.
which is the act of fencing another guy, and trying to get cut on the face.
Right. So this group is called a Burschenverein, right?
Burschenschaft.
Burschenschaft. Okay.
Yeah.
And
Just fraternity. That's
right, yeah.
that's
Men's
literally
fraternal
the
organization.
Hmm?
Yeah. And was that what was the thing they were going through? Like to become a made man within the fraternity?
yeah,
you have to
exactly.
get-
Yeah, you're putting on heavy gear
Right.
and extremely sharp fencing equipment,
Yeah.
and then you fence against somebody else who already has the mensur, who's already apt in doing that.
Okay.
And
So it's like being jumped into a gang, basically.
yes, exactly. It's a
Yeah.
gang initiation.
Yeah.
It is exactly that. It's crazy how the Austrian police hasn't cracked down on that, because they exhibit some real traits of gangs, basically.
Right.
And they are super secretive about their work, and they're super secretive about their members and all that stuff. It's all shady shit, basically.
I think it's weird that they try to be super secretive, yet they have this very obvious sign that they're in the gang.
Mhm.
And scar
Oh, yeah.
on the cheek. Like,
yeah. It's like
that's like the right wing face tattoo. or
yeah.
something. It's like a Nazi biker face tattoo. but
Yeah,
for the upper
exactly. I mean,
class.
they can't do a swastika, so
No.
because that would be Wiederbetätigung in Austria.
Oh, right.
So what they do instead is doing this to signify,
Yeah.
you're one of us. What about those guys who got injured in their face on accident and
Yeah,
then
in the
like,
same exact spot.
like there has to be at least one politician or one guy who's really high up the ladder
Right.
who just accidentally got there,
Yeah.
but because some guy stabbed him or something.
Or he has a hair lip. He's like Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Joaquin Phoenix tried to get in it and they missed. What if they miss? What if they don't get your cheek? What if
I tell you what happens when they miss, because my ex-girlfriend's, I think, husband now, I'm not sure, he's in one of those, and the guy who fenced against him messed up and like cut him like a real chunk of skin off of his head,
Jesus.
and like to the bone.
Fuck.
Yeah. And what they did is they had like a doctor there, and he reattached the skin, and then the body rejected it.
His own skin.
Yes.
Like
because it was apparently not disinfected properly
okay.
and everything.
I thought it was like the scalp was too right wing for the, or the body is too right wing for the scalp. Something like that.
I don't want to have anything to do with this poor bastard.
Yeah. He's a loser.
Yeah, he's a. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he. Yeah, so I totally see accidents happening there
Right.
all the time. It's such a macho bullshit thing.
I mean, there's many organizations like this. It's like a sports team. I was on a sports team in college. And
Yeah, right.
We had our little rituals and that kind of stuff. Like,
What, like shoving the batting arm down your ass, or like is
oh, no,
it that bad?
We had to streak the library and we had to eat a whole stick of butter.
That's
not that
fun.
much.
That's
yeah,
both
yeah,
fun.
That was fun.
Yeah, I had to do that too.
Yeah.
I lost a bet and had to eat a stick of butter,
Yeah.
but it was rolled in sugar.
Okay. But what was with their like
Yeah.
old school bus driver hats? Like this, they're like this traditional German like
Yeah.
fraternity, but they wear these green. Why green? First of all, green bus driver hats and these little sashes.
Yeah, the sashes are so signify their allegiance to Germany.
Oh, I thought they were all crossing guards. Okay. Like they help the kids cross the
they
street.
look like government officials of like some weird country that hasn't caught up to the 21st century yet.
Just thought they
Yeah.
look like bus drivers. It's like,
Yeah,
like high school.
they dress really weirdly. Like my grandfather was in a fraternity.
Okay.
Not that bad, but
Right.
still pretty
Yeah,
conservative.
Yeah.
And they buried him with his hat.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, it's
yeah.
a big deal. Okay.
Yeah. The hat and the whole gear is
Yeah.
a whole thing with them.
It'd be like me being buried with my microphone.
I
or
think
something.
it's just a gay thing that they have to suppress. Like we
Okay,
want to be
okay.
fashionable, but we can't express it. So we have this right wing.
So we'll be fascist instead of fashionable.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly.
Okay, I see. All right.
Yeah, there's not a big leap in logic to make that jump from being closeted gay to I hate everybody.
Sure. Yeah. Well, I liked how this plot pitted these right-wing guys against Antifa, and then they had the
Yeah.
police raid on both headquarters, and you see the real difference between how they organize their shit. Yeah.
I mean, yes. They treat the Antifa with way more respect, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Even though the Antifa guys are as
Can be thugs as well.
yeah, can be. Yes, first of all, they can be thugs, but also the guys who portrayed them in this one, they were all kind of shady looking to a certain degree. And then you had the one guy who was overtly shady
Okay.
because he was like angry all the time.
Typical Berliner Antifa dude.
Yeah, he looked like a cliche. Like the
Yeah.
casting director was like, perfect, we take
But
him.
I don't like when they went to the headquarters and they showed the outside of the headquarters. It was just like a normal, clean, modern building, and then they had two signs saying like,
Here you see the cheap
no one
production
should be,
value.
yeah, no one should be a policeman and a refugee's welcome.
Nobody should be a pig.
Yeah, oh yeah. What did it say?
Bulle.
Niemand soll Bulle sein.
Yeah, but that's close to your
God,
pig.
no,
Yeah.
I know, yeah.
So it was
Scheiß Bull.
quite. Yeah, it was basically,
Yeah, and then the cop goes in there, the cool cop. By the way, all the cops in this show dress fucking amazing. Right? Super Vienna.
Yes, they are sharp dressers, all
Yeah.
of them. Even the fucking
new
lab guy.
Oh yeah, the lab guy.
The
yeah.
lab guy had
He was
some.
cool.
He was. First of all, he was the most charming motherfucker out of all of them.
Yeah.
And he had like some extra scenes where you just saw him for a minute,
Just being
whistling,
cool.
Yeah, cool and whistling to himself. And I'm like, who thought of that? What? Like he has no. Like his only reason for his existence is to further the plot by saying, no, he did it.
Yeah,
basically.
Oh, he was the twist ending it. He was the M. Night Shyamalan character.
Oh yeah. He's like, by the way, stop. You have to go back. I found new evidence.
Yeah. Good timing, bro.
You're just lazy and didn't your work completely the first time through. Yeah, no, the characters, all of them are, I think, elected by committee.
Yeah.
They're all very
It's typecast.
typecast, and they have you have the young,
Hotshot.
yeah,
idiot.
hotshot who's the real ladies man.
Yeah.
Oh come on, his attempt at flirting is so clunkily written. It's funny again. Like the text messages he's exchanging with the girl he hit on in the on university.
Right.
Oh,
What was this? Social media
the site.
network.com?
No, social media site.com.
Yeah.
By the way, guys, you can buy social media site.com for a cool 1,800 euros if you want to. We checked.
That was the generic social media site that they upload stuff to.
Yeah.
That's funny. In the
Also, she was very keen on using emojis.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
only the ones that are in the base set.
Yeah.
Like no extravagant emojis, all the basic
Right.
iPhone emojis. And I was like, somebody who's
Well,
that young would use something
This
cooler.
is a state-funded TV show, so
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't expect anything better.
All the riders are 50.
Can we go back to the Antifa headquarters? 'Cause-
Please, yes.
So they had recently had a raid by the right-wing dudes,
Yeah, they broke in and
so
demolished everything.
So the one guy was polishing, he was cleaning that giant piece of furniture which had written on it 8-8 in green.
Yeah.
Wait, why did they have that giant piece of furniture there anyway? It's like a really nice
like an end table or
Yeah.
something. Yeah, and it was or a dress or something.
I just don't think an Antifa guy would even give a shit. They would just paint over it. Like I don't think
Yeah,
they'd try to
yeah,
restore it to its
make
original.
boobs out of them or
Yeah.
something. You know, it's 2/8. Be creative.
Yeah.
That's what you're. That's the one thing that you
Yeah.
can clearly do better than the Nazis is be creative.
And then the really obvious effigy figure of the policeman hanging from a noose. That was way too much.
It was on the nose.
Yeah.
Like to a degree that the actor even sniveled at it in one scene. Like did you see where he tried to, like he twisted it around the puppet?
Yeah.
And he's like,
Yeah.
like, come on, kids.
Yeah.
This we are doing serious work here.
Yeah.
Like he even referenced like the 80s student riots
Oh yeah.
by saying
It's
like,
such
come
an
on,
80s
guys,
cliche.
it's not this 80s cliche.
Yeah,
We are
exactly.
cool cops. We're
Yeah.
inclusive.
We're hipster cops now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He drives a badass motorcycle.
That's the best thing. He drives a badass motorcycle with a shitty car.
Yeah, like an old Opel.
Yeah.
Is it Opel?
Yeah, I think it was an Opel.
Yeah.
Speaking of hipsters, the
Mhm.
gentrification of Molotov cocktails in this, like, you have your standard Molotov cocktail, which is just benzene or whatever, but these guys using...
The basic one is oil,
yeah,
gasoline, and some kind of cloth.
Hoffnung.
Hoffnung, yeah, and Hoffnung, yeah, and hope. Yes, you need to have hope in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the cool one was Leinöl,
Yeah.
which is linoleum.
No,
Well, linoleum is made out of it.
yeah, I don't remember what it is, but yeah. Something, it's a
Some
fancy...
seed.
Linseed oil. It's
Linseed oil. Yeah, it's linseed
exactly.
oil.
And...
You always get your hands on linseed oil.
Right,
you
right.
know? And the other one was what? White phosphorus.
Oh, it's phosphorus.
Yeah, sure. You get your hands on white phosphorus.
No problem. Yeah, so we're saying they're like it's like gentrifying hipster Molotov cocktail.
Yeah, just from the shopping list, you could have figured out who have bought that ingredient. Like that's a really short cross reference. Like go on Amazon. This guy bought linseed oil and also
it's just like the idea of artisanal.
Yeah,
Molotov cocktail.
Yeah. None of our Molotov cocktails are the same.
Yeah,
they all burn with a different flame.
They're made by our resident mixologist, like a dedicated Molotov cocktail
yes,
mixologist.
and has a very wide selection of bitters, ales,
yeah, exactly,
and handcrafted 1 barrel whiskeys,
locally foraged, like cloth from like a wild forest. Outside of Vienna.
And to get the bottles by upcycling them.
Yeah,
we have upcycled bottles from the local bars.
Exactly. What was the other funny thing? With social media site.
Oh, the Nazis are so good at it.
The video they uploaded got 120 likes and 200 views.
Son of a bitch!
It's a great ratio.
Oh, I wish I had that kind of interaction. Guys, come on!
They had
you have to beat the Nazis. Give me all the likes you can. Come on, guys! I know you can do it. Give some to Paul's site as well. You know.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, push him over 100 subscribers on YouTube. Come on,
I
guys!
know, I only
we can
got
do
60
it.
right now.
Yeah.
Or do I have 88?
Don't let the Nazis win. That's what I'm saying.
Dude, I think I have 88 likes on YouTube. We better push it over.
Yes.
No, I don't have 88. That was a joke.
Oh.
Haha, Paul tried to make a joke.
Oh, God damn it. Sorry.
Yeah. I
butchered that.
My German's okay for German, but this whole thing was in Wienerish, so... Except the one lady.
Sorry, it was in very light Wienerisch.
Was it? Okay.
That was very light.
Even
Wienerisch.
that was rough for me.
Yeah, we had German subtitles on.
Had to have the German
And
subtitles.
they actually did a good job this time.
Did
like
they? Okay.
those German subtitles actually most of the time synced up with the fucking
Yeah,
stuff they said.
A word here or there was wrong, but yeah.
Yeah.
But I learned some new words like drangolisiert. I didn't know that word before. Drangolisiert?
Drangsalieren.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
drangsalieren.
That
yeah.
word. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. That's hazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else? What else?
That's
did
the only
you-
word I learned.
Okay.
That was it. No, I mean, they like every cop show, they mumble the whole time. Like all the German shows, it's all mumbling. I really can't watch any Tatorts without the
Maybe
undertitles.
it's just an actor thing. Like they are like
Yeah, well,
they
it's-
did it in the 70s. Now we have to do it.
Yeah, it's
still
method
the same
acting,
way.
right?
Yeah. We learned. We went. There has to be.
So Brando
There has to be a specific school just for
German mumble acting,
German mumble.
mumblecore.
Yeah, mumblecore. And they all get cast for crime procedural.
Yeah.
Because there's no mumblecore movie scene to speak of in
No, there's
Austria and
not.
Germany.
Oh, it's too bad. I'm sure it'd be great,
It would be amazing, right? You wouldn't understand a thing.
but it'd be very precise mumblecore.
Yeah, it has to follow
Yeah.
a 4-4-2 rhyme scheme.
There you go. And there was a Me Too moment in this episode.
Right in the beginning. Like
Yeah, because one of
2
the
minutes in.
one of the cops is a hot blonde female, and when they're in the headquarters of the frat, the one guy tried to like flirt with her, right? He's like-
Flirting is an exaggeration. He
we-
was overtly sexualizing her.
she said she had good baby bearing hips, right?
Uh-huh,
Child
yeah.
bearing hips.
Yeah. In the oiliest, most
The way you said it,
so like Snape basically.
just slimy.
Yeah, so slimy.
Yeah.
Like that actor was good.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I believed him 100%.
And then she grabbed his dick, which is awesome.
Yeah, like, but in a way that he was very uncomfortable with.
Yeah.
And she said, "Oh, some things are still growing down here."
Yeah, she Me Too'd him back. Good job, lady.
Yeah, he grabbed him by his man pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she like female trumped him. It was
Yeah,
good.
yeah. Way it's supposed to be.
That's
just
right.
Don't punch a Nazi. Just forcibly grab a Nazi by the dick.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the lesson.
So the victim
Yeah.
was a member of the frat. He was one of the higher ups,
here.
right?
Yes. Yeah.
And he had just had the match become made, right?
Yeah. Become even more made, I
Okay.
guess.
And he got caught in the head.
Yeah.
Then he called his affair, his professor from the uni who he was
Yes.
having an affair with. She came over to fix his head up, right? To stitch his head because he goes to a medical school. I would
Yes.
love to have him as a doctor later. Oh my god.
Classic Nazi
Yeah.
doctor. Sadly, that's a real thing still.
Classic Nazi doctor.
That we have
Mengele.
like those right-wing fraternity guys
Right.
who's become doctors.
So if I ever, God forbid, have to go to a hospital in Austria and my doctor has a face scar, I'm like, can I have somebody else, please?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you're white,
Yeah.
so and
Can I have a different doctor besides Winnipeg? Sorry, reference to a show we were watching.
Ich liebe den Führer. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You're like schmoozing with him just so you
Yeah.
get a bed. Like then it's a you have like a really bad
Yeah.
thing, and he's the only surgeon who can do it, and you're like, I'm totally on your side, yeah.
Yeah. I think I miss the Habsburgs.
Yeah, go really old school.
Yeah.
That's a smart move.
Doctor, you have a rather large jaw. Do you think you're not part Habsburg?
You seem like somebody who would sit in a paper basket for a day.
What's Damenkneipe? That's like ladies' night at the frat.
Yes.
So like date
and
rape night,
and
basically.
it's as old school as you can get when you say something like that.
Okay.
Because ladies' night, like the English expression, is totally a thing here.
Right.
Like we're saying ladies' night all the time.
Like women drink for free or whatever.
Or half off.
Right.
Yeah. But Damenkneipe just makes me angry.
Hey Sally, are you going to the fall dance? It's like
Yeah, it's like this yeehaw like
not yeehaw, but like
like,
50s American.
Yeah, Damenkneipe. It's like this. A Kneipe is more of a rustic thing,
Right.
So it smells like everything is covered with wood paneling everywhere, and those wooden desks,
And homoeroticism.
a little bit of homoeroticism, schunkeln, probably.
Yeah.
You know schunkeln.
No, I have no idea what you're saying. I said yes, but I have no idea.
Oh, schunkeln is when, like, have you ever watched one of the Musikantenstadels?
No.
Oh, you should. That's
Music-
some
musician
German
stall?
Austrian culture. You
Okay.
should definitely.
I live in the north. I don't know
experience.
this shit.
Oh, it's bad. It's a bunch of Bavarians coming together and Austrians and just drinking their heads in,
Okay.
and it's one of the biggest broadcast events
Okay.
in Austria. And Schunkeln is when you link arms on the table and do like this, the moving, the
Right.
rocking to the left and
Right,
right, as a group. That's Schunkeln.
Oh, okay.
It's considered dancing, and no, I hate it. I
It's just
hate-
keeping the guy up next to
It's
you.
nearly as bad as the, what is it again? Dun 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 dun. When you go at a wedding when you
Yeah, I
have the what's
Can
it?
Can? No, it's not Can Can.
No,
What-
can is dun 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 dun
is it
dun
rumba?
dun dun
No,
dun dun.
what is it? Dun, 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 dun. Hey, dun, 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 dun. I don't know. The Congo line. It's the
Yeah,
Congo line.
Congoland.
Yeah, okay.
It's nearly as bad as Congoland.
Okay,
Yeah, Schunkeln. So that would be what's happening at a Damen
I got
Kneipe.
it. I got it.
Yeah.
Dude, in contrast to Tatort, this was pretty tame visual. I mean, like there wasn't much blood and gore in this. Like the guy was like kind of burned up a little bit, and he had a little cut on his head. But like in Tatort, it's nasty. Like
Oh, they
show women's stomachs cut open as drug
I
mules.
think the comparison would be quite apt here. Like this is normal Law and Order,
Yeah.
and this is Law and Order Special Victims Unit.
That's what Tatort is.
Yeah, Tatort is Special
Yeah,
Victims
yeah,
Unit,
yeah,
where
yeah.
they have those hardcore rape cases
Yeah,
and all that.
crazy serial killer stuff.
Yeah.
And that's like every episode of Tatort, which is on Sundays, by the way. Yeah. Did I tell you that one time I went to like a friend asked me to go to church with them, so I went to there's like a hipster church in Berlin, and it was
Of course
they're trying to
there
appeal
is.
to the younger
Of
generation.
course
So
there is.
after church they showed Tatort. So we have this nice mass positive love and vibes thing. It was fine, right? Communion and everything. And at the end, everyone pushes their chairs back and they have the big screen and they show a drug mule episode of Tatort where these women were smuggling drugs from Brazil, and then this Turkish
Praise
gang
Jesus.
in Berlin would cut their stomachs open to get the drugs out, and they showed everything. And
Wow.
it's like, oh my god, yeah.
Praise Jesus.
Can't wait to go to work tomorrow. It's awesome. Very positive.
Oh my God, the Lord works in mysterious ways.
Yes, he does.
Oh my God, that's
So
crazy.
I didn't notice anything really
I
interesting.
wish we had a church like that in Vienna.
I didn't notice too much interesting stuff with cinematography. It was the typical like gray cast. Like,
Dude, I introduced the segments. What the
Oh, sorry,
fuck?
I'm sorry,
What
I'm
the
sorry,
fuck
sorry.
are you doing, man?
Sorry.
Yeah, but the plot resolves itself at the end. The jealous ex-girlfriend and the brother who was also in the initiation process.
Yeah,
both
yeah.
of them kind of collaboratively killed him accidentally.
well,
Because the one guy whipped him over the head with a
hit him in the head with a bust.
Yeah.
A bust of who, by the
yeah,
way?
he busted his head
He
with a bust.
busted his head open.
Yeah.
There's your pun for the day.
Thank you.
But what was the bust of? That would be interesting to know.
I don't know, but I have a pretty good bust story. My
Of course you do.
my mom is occupational
Sorry, you're
therapist.
gonna say bust model. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
She's
Sorry,
a
pause
busty bust model.
Okay.
Hey. No. Heyo. No, but she works as an occupational therapist, and she
Okay.
goes to people's home to evaluate what has to be done so they can still stay there.
Mhm.
And one guy was like this, one of her patients. I can't disclaim anything about him,
Sure.
but he was like this super rich, old school Nazi,
Okay.
like 95 years old or something like that. And he had Nazi memorabilia all over his apartment.
Right.
Huge apartment too.
Right.
And one of the things was in the therapy room, basically, there was a bust of Hitler.
Oh my
Just-
god! I bust a hill.
Yeah, a Hitler bust. Like this, I'm like, who are you inviting
It
to
is-
your home so that you don't get caught by the police? She can't disclaim anything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So he only invites doctors to his house.
yeah, basically, yeah. Yeah, people who can't say shit.
A bust of Hitler. Oh
Yeah,
my god.
yeah, it's super sick.
How many of them were made? Like 4, right? Like ever.
I think that was a commissioned bust. I think he
commissioned
just
bust.
he had enough money to be like.
I like that guy. Make a bust
I mean,
of him.
you can just go to Italy and they allow all that shit there.
There's a custom bust shop in Italy.
Probably somewhere. I mean.
Oh, you mean he went to Italy and got it? And brought it
Yeah,
back? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I think so. I mean, or he had it still left over from the glory days. You know, he was old enough.
Can I get a bust of Falco? Made of hardened cocaine.
Oh, that would be great.
Like
Yeah,
cocaine
you're like,
mixed with cement.
yeah.
You scrape it off and snort
Yeah,
it.
yeah. It's my hard reserve.
The hard reserve. Gonna have some Falco tonight. You want to come over?
I sniffed his nose, man.
I sniffed his nose. You have to like make out with his nose. You like scrape his nose.
Now that's some booger sugar I can't get behind with.
Good one. Can that be the name of this episode? Booger sugar. It's nothing to do with the show. It's good. What else with that? Oh yeah. By the way, okay.
Preparation.
All right. Oh, one last thing with the brother, because he wants revenge, or he wants to get out of the fraternity because he doesn't like the initiation, right?
Yeah.
But what did they do? They had like a giant bowl of fake shit.
No, it was. I think it looked, because of the budget, like fake shit.
It
but
looked
I think
a lot.
It was real. It's supposed to be look like real shit.
It looked very 2 girls 1 cup.
Or
it was like two
super
frat-
disgusting. And they had him wear trash bag. It's like, imagine any fraternity initiation basically in the United States turned up to 11.
Yeah.
And then you are just part of Skull and Bones at the end.
But the bowl of shit was so fake.
Super. Yeah, it looked like ice cream, actually.
Yeah, it did.
It was probably ice cream.
In American TV terms, it would have been the gack from Funhouse. Funhouse was a kids' game show we had in the 80s and the 90s where kids would run through this funhouse, and they always got this weird thing. It wasn't quite slime. It was a combination. It was somewhere between slime and foam. And icing. And they got
that sounds like something the USDA would regulate nowadays as a classified substance.
Probably.
That sounds like something really poisonous.
Yeah.
Those kids are all dead, right? They have all got cancer in the 30s.
Generation gag.
They're all out. They all go.
By the way, the sister was super hot, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, they only cast good-looking people in this one. Like all the...
Not the brother.
Nah.
He's kind of weird looking.
He was like this... I can see that people get like this hungry musician vibe from him.
Okay.
Like he was totally like super skinny and like
Ian Curtis sort of thing.
Man. Like this guy still gets laid. Definitely.
He could be in like a post-punk band.
Oh yeah. Yes. Like we are only doing we're only using vegetables as instruments, but we're still doing punk, you know?
Yeah. The song was written on a gourd. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
This song is called Vegan Overlord.
Vegan Overlord. The sequel to Vegan Overload. All right.
We don't agree with the system always trying to introduce us with 1, 2, 3. So we're doing it now in Spanish.
Uno, dos, tres.
Yeah.
That's never done.
All right.
I don't know. I don't know if I have any other general
notes.
notes.
The end, it was the guy who got hazed, who knocked him over with a bust,
and his sister
threw a Molotov cocktail.
Yeah.
At the window, like that was a lucky shot.
Yeah.
She didn't know he was in there.
So neither of them intended to kill him, but their efforts combined murdered him.
Yes.
Would the guy have died just from the hit by the bust?
Maybe.
I wasn't sure.
I mean, head trauma, if you don't wake up after, I think, 3 to 10 seconds.
Okay.
It's actually, you have probably an aneurysm in your head.
Oh, shit.
And then it just keeps bleeding into your head, and then at some point you die. So if nobody would have found him, that's still attempted murder.
Right. And the rest of the dudes were out drinking or partying or something.
Yeah, exactly. Because the Mensur was just over.
Okay.
So they were
Do they have
partying.
like regular bars they go to in Vienna?
Oh, there's some right-wing bars. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can we go tonight and pick fights?
Sure.
Yeah.
If you want to.
Nah. Well, can we draw fakes? Can we get?
I mean, this is then used against us.
Oh right. Yeah.
If I'm stupid enough to leave it in.
Yeah. Especially if you upload it to social media
site.com. Yeah. I mean, I get so many likes there, you know. Why didn't I think about this earlier?
They have their own proprietary version of like. It's something else. It's called approvals or something generic.
Thumbs ups.
Thumbs ups.
Yeah, you get thumbies. You got thummy. You got 200 thummies today.
Ooh, 200 thummies.
They're all up your butt. Because this platform is talking out of their ass. All right. Cinematography.
I didn't really have much to say about cinematography. It had the typical grayish, bluish cast of any TV show at this point.
Modern TV show. Yeah, they have that color scheme where they have overblown colors all the time.
Yeah.
Then they have clearly ADHD because they cut between in dialogue scenes, they cut even in a sentence sometimes, even if the guy doesn't even finish and stuff like that.
Appeal to YouTube generation, yeah.
Yeah, but it's I don't know. That was the one aspect that really bothered me because it was such a clear sign of lazy filmmaking where they were like, oh, we fucked up this take a little bit and the other take we fucked up too. Let's just splice them together. And like maybe they didn't and they had a perfect take. I don't know, but it felt like it.
They weren't going for perfect takes.
Oh no! They have to churn those fuckers out. Yeah.
There was one key great camera move when the female detective figures out what happened.
Oh
the swing of the camera.
And she's like, "I got it."
Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. And then in the next scene, the rookie dude tries to take credit for it. Right?
Yeah, no.
We figured it out.
Yes. He's like, we as a team did it.
Yeah. It was all her. The new guy taking it. So did he have a crush on her? Did he hit on her earlier in this episode?
I don't know, man. I don't think so. It's just casual flirting, cop flirting, I guess.
Casual cop flirting.
Yeah. I mean, if both of them have a gun, they're on even ground. And can flirt without feeling like the other guy will do a stupid move.
Shoot first? Oh.
Yeah, that too. Premature shooting is a problem with cop-on-cop relationships.
Right.
Yeah. Somebody jumps the gun,
I got all those puns. Thank you. All right.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I'm trying to think if there's anything other. Also, the cinematography.
There was some really nice blocking, I thought, during the interrogation scenes with the first interrogation scene of the
brother,
the spiny dude. Yeah, the spindly. You say spindly, right?
Yeah.
If somebody is like this. Yeah, spindly dude. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they had him really clearly centered and that white bar in the back.
I noticed that, yeah.
That looked really nice.
Yeah, it was
cool. That had the look of somebody who actually thought about this.
Yeah, thought about the shot.
And then they immediately ruin it by cutting to the other guys from a weird Dutch angle. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
What's a Dutch angle?
Dutch angle is if it's like at a 12-degree tilt, I think, or 8-degree tilt, something.
Okay.
Yeah, Batman and Robin is a prime example of the Dutch angle because they have nowadays a very hacky way of showing something is askew, something is not right in the scene.
So they just tilt the camera basically?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I didn't notice that. So wait, we're not on a Dutch angle right now though.
Yeah, but
okay.
We can do a Dutch angle.
Yeah, do it. Let's have a Dutch angle. Let's do a Dutch this show needs a Dutch angle. To highlight that this is a very dramatic moment, or what? That's it? That's the Dutch angle.
Boom.
Wow, okay.
Done, man. Dutch angle.
What makes this particularly Dutch?
It's just probably invented by a Dutchman.
Okay.
I don't know.
Is this where the phrase tilting at windmills comes from? Is that...
I have no idea, man.
No, it's from Don Quixote.
Gegen Windmühlen kämpfen, I think is the German translation of that. Yep.
All right. So we're doing the rest of the episode with the Dutch angle?
Yeah, sure. I don't
cool.
care.
Right.
I don't care.
It's the Dutch angle episode.
Yeah, this is the Dutch angle episode.
All right.
Then we had a nice time lapse of the Vienna skyline. That one was...
That was good, yeah.
Yeah, because it showed us the progression of time.
Yeah.
And it visually just very pleasing.
Made Vienna look somewhat cool and urban.
Which is very hard. Yeah, that's true.
It's not a massive skyline.
We are classy to a certain degree. Cool is not in our purview normally.
Okay. That had to be a stock video, right? They didn't actually shoot that.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you don't even need a B team for that.
Right.
You need just somebody who lives in an apartment up there.
Yeah.
And just leaves the camera running for a night.
Right.
Done.
Okay.
Like that is one of the cheapest things probably to do.
It was made on an iPhone 4.
Yeah, probably. they just copy pasted it from a YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Nobody will notice that. I don't know. Yeah. Otherwise, very humdrum cinematography. It did its job for the most part.
Functional.
Yeah, it was very functional. I love though that the budget was so low that they couldn't show the actual explosion of the Molotov cocktail, and was just this bright light and
that's
them
right.
falling over.
Yeah. Oh man,
that was pretty
so
funny.
cheap.
That was pretty funny.
Yeah.
I thought they were like, we can't afford this, man.
Yeah.
I know you want a Molotov cocktail in this, but dude, we already strained our budget with the time lapse shots.
Yeah. Better that than shitty CGI. Oh, that would have been funny.
Oh, that would have been hilarious.
Badly CGI.
Oh yeah.
explosion.
Like when they do that time, bullet time thing when it rotates and flies towards the window. That 3D bullshit effect that they did in the 2008 to 2012 thing, where something came at you.
Right.
If they had done that, that would have elevated the game
A
so much.
Molotov cocktail in bullet time.
Yeah,
That
exactly.
would be cool.
Rotating towards the screen.
Oh, too bad.
Yeah, well. See, we could have punched up this.
That would have been on every Antifa like website / poster for the next 3 years.
Yeah. Just destroy Nazism and then this in a loop rotating as a GIF.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds.
What was the first thing you noticed was how ominous the music was when they went to the library. They show the state library. It's like
way too early.
And then when they're at the medical university for the investigation, it was like, what the hell?
I think the sound engineer just had fun and they didn't check up on him.
What's the most inappropriate music for this scene? Yeah.
Like it was so close to being like an episode of the Stooges, the Three Stooges sometimes, or I don't know, any of those old slapstick comedies could have easily copied this from them. The music, it was quite funny. Also, they some of the actors are really trying to have a German accent.
Are
and
they? Okay.
Horribly failing at it. It's so fun to listen to when they.
The teacher? The professor?
No. Some of the Nazis.
Oh, okay.
Some of the fraternity guys, because they definitely like this is even part of their personas.
Right.
And it works with them, but it's still hilarious for me as an Austrian to hear another Austrian try to have a German accent.
I think maybe it'd be a little bit like American frat bros trying to speak in a high British accent.
Yes.
Like an Edwardian accent or whatever.
That would be a great comedy.
I think some do.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, fellas, it has been a marvelous time today.
Something like that, yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
wow.
there's the transatlantic dialect.
Let me guess, somewhere in New England.
Absolutely.
Yeah, probably.
Harvard or
Yeah.
That's it.
Fuck you guys.
Yeah.
Not Tufts.
Tufts. No, please. It's second tier.
I know, it's little Ivy League.
Yeah.
You went to Ivy League?
No, I went to a State University of New York school, SUNY, man.
Any good?
Cheap. Yeah, it was good for the money. It's fucking cheap. For America, it's cheap. It's only a couple $1,000 a year. It's cheap for America.
So insane.
I know.
For an Austrian.
Yeah. The city where I'm from, Syracuse, we have that university, Syracuse University. I couldn't go there, but I think at this point it's $50,000 a year.
What? Are they giving free hand jobs, or what are they doing to
the law students? I don't know, but
that's.
It's a very sweet campus. I mean, they have all the amenities.
But that's a Tesla.
Yeah, I know.
You could buy a Tesla every year.
Yeah, it's crazy.
No, seriously, you have 4 Teslas at the end of it. Rent them out.
Yeah.
Make money that way.
Then go to university.
Yeah, not the other way around.
Yeah. Well, the worst is that these kids, they don't even know what they want to study, and their parents are like, you have to go to college. Like, all right, let's go there.
Yeah, I'm the same way, but here it doesn't matter.
Yeah, we can't have a gap year. They frown on the gap year. You have to go directly from high school to college, or you're a failure. So you have to figure out. We have
a forced gap year because of the Zivildienst.
Zivildienst, yeah. That's what we should have. We have voluntary like AmeriCorps or Peace Corps.
For a year to go somewhere
and 2
build
years.
houses and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what everyone should do, but they don't.
I was with the Red Cross for 9 months.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I was in the Blood Donation Center. Oh, that was so fun. Like I had to take sometimes
Team Vampire.
high school classes when people turned 18, they just chipped in a whole class to show them like how the blood donation system works. But hey, you could also make a donation right now. How about that? And there was this dude. He was like 6'5" or something, like a really tall dude. I don't know what really tall is actually.
6'5" is pretty tall.
Yeah,
it's like a short basketball player.
Okay, so but he was like 260,
right,
or 280.
All right,
like heavy set dude,
big guy.
Yeah, big guy. But one of those that are like 18, puberty hasn't ended yet, so they have the baby face still.
Oh no.
but he was like this, I'm the hardcore guy.
Yeah, I'm huge.
Yeah, exactly.
Changing voice.
And, oh my god, I'm so manly now.
His first mustache.
Yeah, that kind of guy. And he was like bragging how about, yeah, I'm gonna donate 2 bags of blood, and yeah, just take all of it. And then they brought him into the room of the blood donations. He saw a needle and blood for the first time and collapsed immediately.
There you go.
Like, it was funny. So funny. And nobody could have, like, there was 2 people standing next to him, and they couldn't hold him. Like, he fell over like a tree trunk.
Oh my god.
It was so funny. And then we like laid him on one of the, because there are like doctors everywhere and nurses, so we transported him to a bed, like cool pack and everything. And then he woke up like 2 minutes later and he's like, what happened? Is the blood donation over? And I'm like, you pussy.
That's funny.
Yeah, stuff like that. And you should have that break year.
Totally.
Yeah.
Weird how we got to that topic.
It's FFPÖ. We are tangent central.
Just like we went from sound design to
nothing
that
connects here. That's tangent central.
You know what I noticed? Like, this is a cop show. I didn't hear one single gunshot, which is weird because last night we watched Eric Andre for 7 hours or whatever. And it's all gunshots. Yeah, all that show is bang, 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 bang. Yeah, there was no guns fired in this. Yeah, I didn't see a gun actually.
It's a very refreshing thing.
Yeah,
it's interesting. It's like an old Miss Marple episode.
Yeah, exactly.
Like where she's like turning around and it's like, I think I know who did it.
They have to use their wits, not force.
Yeah, or it's more of, it's a witty, trying to be witty sometimes, but sometimes actually witty. Like when they did the Hitler joke. Come on, guys.
Well, that was cheap.
That was really cheap.
The new guy making the shitty joke with the Hitler accent.
Mein Führer.
Yeah.
I'm like, I could have written that.
Yeah.
On an off day.
How many writers were there anyways?
Probably 4 or 5.
Okay.
Probably. I mean, it's a normal Austrian production. They have a bunch of writers normally. Because they have to churn out at least 8 or 12 episodes a year.
Okay.
Which for an Austrian production company... No, for an Look, BBC even can't pull off 12 sometimes.
They do 6.
Yeah, they do 6 if you're lucky.
We do 20.
Or 24.
Or 24.
Yeah.
In your face.
Yeah, thanks for that. The biggest movie production country in the world is doing more episodes. Oh, really?
Yeah, get it together, Austria. What the hell? You don't have 300 million people? Come on.
I mean, okay, so we had... Okay, there's a show that had hundreds and hundreds of episodes. Well, more than 100 episodes in a very short time.
Is it called The News?
No, also yes, but fakenews.com. No, it's mitten im Achten.
Okay.
In the middle of the 8th district.
Okay.
Would be the translation. And the thing is, it was like the biggest failure of Austrian TV history because they bought the script from a production company in Holland. And the show there failed after a season.
Okay.
But they already had written like 100 scripts.
Okay.
So they bought all of them in here $200,000 per episode thing.
Right.
Which is insane.
That's a lot of money.
Really bad deal. Really bad deal.
Yeah.
Or even if it was 20,000 per script, it was still stupid amount of money.
Dutch.
To throw after the Dutch for a show that failed there, and what they failed to do was insert humor or good actors. So what happened is they translated the scripts one by one, like direct translation, kept all the weird Holland specific jokes basically, just replaced the names and thought that would work. Nope. It was a shit show. Really bad. Like cutting your wrists bad.
What genre TV was it?
It was supposed to be like a fun comedy, light sitcom comedy.
It's not a reality show.
No. Okay. That would have actually made it better.
But don't the Dutch excel at reality shows?
And game shows.
Yeah.
They are really knee deep in that stuff. They have some crazy stuff over there. No, of course. It's so that was the biggest failure ever in Austrian TV history. So bad. But yeah, that had over 100 episodes, I think. Because they were like, oh shit, the show gets abysmal ratings, but we already bought all of those scripts.
Yeah.
So we have to do something with that.
We have to make them.
Yeah, we have like those recycling guidelines.
Right.
We can't waste that stuff. So they produce them anyways, which is such a doubling down thing, which I'm like,
Bravo.
Wow.
The chutzpah.
Well, you actually have balls. They're on the wrong place.
Yeah.
And in the wrong time. But still, chapeau, my friend. Chapeau. You know?
Was it like The Apartment bad? Was it that bad? Like Tommy Wiseau? Do you know about The Apartment?
You mean The Room?
The Room, sorry.
The Apartment.
What is The Apartment? I think I made that up.
There's probably a movie called The Apartment, yeah.
The Room. Sorry. Trying to be all... I'm trying to...
It's his second project,
Yeah.
the Apartment, and then he's doing The House.
The House.
Yeah.
And then the Neighborhood.
It's all real estate
Yeah.
related.
I tried to out-reference you. I can't. There's no way I can
I'm
out-pop
sorry.
culture reference you.
Yeah.
You're the Borg, man. You assimilate everything.
Thanks, Dan.
What's that a reference to?
Huh?
What's that a reference to?
Star Trek, of course. Duh.
Of course.
I watched all of Star Trek. Like, Star Trek was a huge influence on me
You're a
as a
cable
kid.
guy. Oh, I just realized you're the Austrian cable guy.
What? Oh, the movie with
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey, and he plays this crazy obsessive guy, right? And
Yeah.
he is friends with, I'm gonna say,
Ferris Bueller,
Ferris Bueller's Day Off, yeah.
Matthew Broderick.
Yeah, Matthew Broderick, yeah.
Well,
when
he
he's
tries to be his friend.
Yeah, no, he was at the beginning, but then he was too intense and started ordering a prostitute. That was, I
They
think,
were
the
never
breaking point.
ever friends. He was the whole movie is him trying to be Matthew Broderick's friend.
I think there was a short moment where Matthew Broderick was actually like, this is a cool guy. And then he went way too strong into it.
Yeah, but while ignoring his real friend, Jack Black, one of his first film
that
debuts.
was a good... and
Jack Black
also,
is a serious guy.
And we also have a cameo of the other guy from Tenacious D.
Oh, Kyle. He's
Kyle Gass is also in there for like 2 or 3 seconds.
What character is he?
He's just a random
Delivery
background guy.
Okay.
Yeah. But he's in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I actually saw the Kyle Gass band live.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Awesome dudes.
I'm sure.
It was like a 20,000 people arena for like one of those open air festivals. 200 people.
Oh, shit.
No. Awesome.
Wait, in the band or in the audience?
Audience.
Okay.
200 people.
Oh,
It was
fat ball guys?
awesome because it was at 11 in the morning on a Sunday.
Nice. So the hardcores.
Yeah, it was
Nice.
just fans. It was really nice. And you could just stand there and go piss because there are exactly 200 toilets. You know, it was awesome.
Everyone gets a toilet.
You get a toilet. It was the Oprah of toilets, yeah. You get a shitter. Alright, best moments.
Well, I already mentioned the Meet Too scene.
That was pretty dope, yeah.
I'm double fisting whiskey and coffee right now, and some coffee got in my throat.
Nice.
I mean, coffee grounds, not coffee. That'd be weird.
Yeah.
The Me Too moment was one of my favorite. The 2 girls, 1 cup moment. Yeah, anything in the Antifa headquarters was hilarious.
Yes. I love the CSI montage at the end.
Oh, yeah.
Where they spend an extra minute, 5 minutes before closing time, basically. But because we're like, oh shit, we have to still find evidence to convict them. Let's quickly do a montage of the guy, and he's just whistling to himself. And they didn't do any CGI, which was really nice, without the zoom in bullshit or anything. He just did solid crime scene investigation work.
Yep.
No exaggeration, no crazy bullshit.
I felt like they ran out of plot and they just put that montage in there to fill time.
They were like, oh shit, we have an extra minute of airtime.
That's because they didn't really flesh out the side plot, the love story. Like, you
That
don't
would
even
have
see
been
them.
That would have been interesting.
They should have been on a date or something.
Yeah. Or like the moment where they have that scuffle with the Nazis while handing out the flyers.
Yeah.
I would have really loved to see what happened afterwards, where the two go and discuss what action she's taking and how he's an over-aggressive asshole because he punched 2 dudes and just fly kicked one of the dudes and he flew back. Like, that was actually a really funny action scene.
That was almost wire fu, man. That was almost
yeah, it was so close to him being like, oh, and doing the crane kick. Oh, that would have elevated that thing too.
Did they have stuntmen for this?
Probably because they shot him from the back most of the time.
Okay.
I guess.
I don't think it seems like a complicated
stunts.
Not many stunts to do, really.
No, not really. Oh, so funny.
What other best moments? I'm not really sure. I mean, who is the leader of
the hot teacher scene was pretty good.
Which one?
The one where they insinuate that he...
Oh, he's always on time. He's
yeah.
immer pünktlich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I'm like, yep, he always comes on time.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. I think we can go to the secret category, man.
Okay, what was the secret category?
I mean, I already had my idea was who's buying all the likes, but that's really boring because it's clearly Nazi party propaganda.
200 Nazis.
Yeah, where just some shell companies clearly buying those likes for those views. But
I want to. What was I gonna say? I wonder why there should be like a left-wing version of these
Burschenschaften?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Really? With like uniforms and
we have a
rituals.
Yeah, we have a female version of that now.
Really?
Yeah.
Like a left-wing
progressive
female.
Yes. And it's all basically commentary on how crazy and stupid those guys are.
No, but are they doing it for real? Like
Yeah, they have I think they have memberships and all that stuff. Yeah, they're doing the whole thing.
Because at least they have a sense for the aesthetic, you know, like the Antifa guys. Everything's just
the Antifa guys are very much. We are in a post apocalypse thing, and we're just jerry rigging everything together.
Exactly.
Is that
jerry rigging is right?
Is that racist already? Jerry rigging?
No. Why
What's Germans?
No, I don't.
That's where it comes from.
Really?
I think so, yeah. From the First World War fixing up machine thing is jerry-rigging something.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
I think so. I might be wrong about this, but I think it has a...
So you're concerned about racism against Germans?
Nah,
okay.
Actually.
Right.
Nah, fuck it.
Just clarifying.
Fuck the Germans. Sorry, guys. Second biggest listenership out there.
Entschuldigung.
Entschuldigung. Yeah, I don't really have anything else for a secret category. It was a crime procedural.
Yeah.
So that was the...
I'd want to see more episodes. I wonder what other crimes they do.
Yeah. I will follow SOKO now and cover more of it because it's a nice contrast to the other crime procedural we're covering in Kommissar Rex.
Yeah,
which is from the 90s.
Yeah. Well, it could have been cool to have a dog in this episode, but
they're missing an animal.
What about a crime-solving mouse or a rat or a cat?
Yes. Okay. Secret category. Boom. We got it.
Katze.
SOKO Donau. Better with which animal?
Okay. Now something unexpected, like
since it's Danube, I would go for fish.
Yeah, some kind of fish, like a carp.
Yes, a carp or one of those. Even better, we have in the Amazon. You have those sweetwater dolphins.
Okay.
And we have a zoo here. Yeah. Maybe one of those breaks out, goes into the Danube, and starts being a crime-solving dolphin.
Okay, so they go down to the shore of the river and they show him like photos and stuff. He's like,
and they pay him in fish. Yeah. And he uses his sonar to solve crimes too.
Yeah,
like he finds stuff down on the bottom of the
clues,
sea.
Bodies. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Name. It can't be Flipper.
No.
It has to be something German, probably. Yeah. Franz der Delfin.
What do you call a fin in German?
Flosse. Coole Flosse.
Flossi.
Flossi?
Flossi.
Flossi.
Something like that. Flossi. And he's like secretly like a sex addict. Like he's got
which all dolphins are.
Yeah.
They rape a lot.
He's fucking other fish on the side.
River
sturgeon or something.
He has some side carp.
Yeah. Did I just see a manta ray swimming out of your cave? Like
Yeah, the cop is one of the normal cops is infatuated with the dolphin, but he's jealous all the time because the dolphin always goes and bangs other humans, whatever. He's a real lady killer.
Oh no, he has a human like costume, and he comes out of the river, and he can walk around for up to an hour in Vienna, and he goes to these bars. He's always undercover. He's got like a fake mustache.
Yeah, he has a real cool part trick where he blows like a shit ton out of his bag.
That's how he escapes too. If like some guys are chasing him.
Yeah, he's like just some oil, like in one of those old Bond films where they have the oil slicks.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That would have been an amazing.
He's got like a little tube.
SOKO Donau, get on it. Get a dolphin.
He's got a pen on him, and he bites the pen open, and he puts the ink in the blowhole, and then boom, octopus, Kraken.
Krakenattacke.
Yeah, Krakenattacke. Man, we just came up with a spin-off. Nice.
Yeah. Flossie und seine Freunde.
And then there's a Jamaican shark. The high
German.
fish. The high fish.
German.
He's German or he's German?
Oh, yeah. German. I'm German.
He's a
Don't you want to be German
he's
too?
a Jamaican German stoned shark who helps him.
With like one of those Rastafari hats on.
Yeah. But it's not.
And he always
it's not the
introduces himself with hi.
Yeah. But the hat, the Rasta hat, is not green, yellow, red. It's black, red, yellow. It's like the German colors. We're German. We still on? Oh, that was gold. Damn it. When did it turn
The
off?
audio is still there.
All right, but that was a visual.
Final conclusion.
Yeah, interesting show. This would be good if I ever move to Wien. This would be a good way to like try to learn the language a little bit.
You can watch it at the ORF Mediathek.
Super Mediatek.
Yeah, Mediathek. We already had a discussion about this. Yes, the ORF Mediathek has it. Yeah, the ORF Mediathek has them for a week after they air.
Yeah.
So just go there and watch them there.
Is it always the same characters?
With SOKO Donau, yes,
Okay.
I think they're always the same lineup of officers. They haven't switched them around yet. Because that's also a staple of crime procedural, that they're keeping them for 4 or 5 seasons,
Yeah.
then they're killing them off and bringing
Yeah.
somebody else in.
Okay.
Because the other actors gets too expensive.
Yeah.
Like that's what they did with Commissar Rex. They changed the guy up 3 or 4 times. And then
dog?
they had... No, yeah, the dog died. So,
Oh, okay.
But...
We should get some insurance for Flossie or have a backup freshwater dolphin.
yeah, that's gonna be an UNICEF problem. Or
Yeah.
UNESCO? No, who are the guys watching over the animals?
World Wrestling Federation?
Yeah, the
No.
WWF. Yeah.
I don't remember. PETA. I don't know. No.
That's a bread.
ASCAP. No, it's not ASCAP.
It's a bread, right? Pita bread?
PETA. Oh, yeah, PETA. P-E-T-A.
Yeah, it's pita.
P-I-T-A is the bread. P-E-T-A is the
yes.
animal protection
Right.
group in the States.
Yeah. Watch this show if you like crime procedurals and a little bit of fun humor. Watch it if you want to know a semi-accurate portrayal of Austrian fraternities and the hazing ritual, because they actually did a really good job of portraying that. Even with the fencing material, everything of that looked very authentic.
By the way, the steampunk goggles, awesome.
Pretty good, yeah. No, all of that stuff is there, like the neck protection. That's why they're sweating so much, because if you hit an artery, that guy is dead. You know?
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah, just good show. Fun, lighthearted, nothing too intense.
No.
Nothing too. It's very vanilla
Mainstream TV entertainment.
and not offensive.
Yeah.
Not too much.
Unless you're a Nazi.
Oh, it's super offensive if you're a Nazi. Yeah. We are misrepresented here. We are way more right wing as you claim to be. We love to do hate crimes. Those cops are always on our side. This is a misrepresentation. We are from the AfD and I feel very offended. I don't know why I can speak English, because we're actually inbred idiots, but whatever.
Except the leader of the AfD, who's a lesbian who lives with her Indian lover in Switzerland.
What?
What's her name? Alice Vidal? Yeah.
Wow, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
That's
One of the leaders.
weird hate.
Yeah.
That's weird specific hate.
She used to work for either Lehman Brothers or Goldman Sachs as well. I'm serious. Yeah. It's a career move, but
Weird
shit.
Okay.
All right.
Where can people find your plugs, man? Where can people
Where
find
can you find my plugs?
all up your butt? I
All
know.
my butt. Yeah, no. Go to Facebook Salamone. Facebook paulsalamone.com. Paul Salamone Comedy, Salamone. It'll be in the show notes. I do some stuff on YouTube. I should do more YouTube stuff.
Then you have socialmediasite.com, right?
Yes, I'm on socialmediasite.com/American Comedian in Berlin.
Yep.
.php.
Dash.
Yeah.
This is not a virus. .java.
Exactly. Yeah. And I'm also on the DARPA web under
Nice.
us.gov/death to
The infidels.
yes.
Damn, you stole my handle. I wanted to have
Oh
that.
shit! Sorry,
God damn
dude.
it.
Beat you.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Subscribe to our stuff. Next episode is gonna be without the Dutch angle.
Oh,
I
damn
promise
it.
you.
It's a great angle.
No, that's for you.
Okay,
You
thanks.
get the
Appreciate it.
Dutch angle.
Thank
Nobody else does.
Thank you.
Um,
Better
yeah.
than a Dutch oven.
Bye.
Bye. Ciao.